Hey everyone, just wanted to make another video for you today. Just a little review video for all of you lawn care guys or anybody thinking about getting into lawn care. I've been doing it since 2010, not an expert by any stretch of the imagination, but I do have a little bit of experience. And so one of the things when you're have a lawn care business, you mow lawns, whatever, 3, 4, 5 days a week, you are going to have some lawns where you just cannot get into the backyard with any type of zero-turn mower, a walk-behind mower, even a 36-inch mower. There's some gates that they just don't fit, and so you got to make the decision for your own business. Are you going to take on some of those yards, or are you just not going to take them on? Will you not bring a push mower with you? And so I know a lot of people that they just don't take those yards on. In my business model, I take them on. I do charge more because it's a lot more work, but you have to make that own decision yourself. I just think there's a lot of money to be made, and it's not like it's hard, just to walk behind a push mower. It's kind of the time factor. And so if you just have if you know what your rate is, don't move off your rate. And so I just wanted to make a review video for you. I'm in one of our greenhouses here on the farm. It's really windy outside, and so that's why there's dirt on the ground and there's all pots and benches and stuff in the background. But just wanted to give you this review. I've had this Honda push mower. I just picked up a brand new one, the same exact model, and I'll show that to you in a future video. I just picked up a brand new one, and it is all fancy. This one I've had since 2000, and I want to say 13 or 14, and this one has seen just better days. But it's still, the engine running fine. But I just, as you can see, I don't know if this picks it up, these tires, these little rubber things on here, I mean, there is nothing left. This one is completely just disintegrated, and there is just nothing left. I know that you could replace those, but by the time you buy those, and the mowers themselves, I mean, they're not super expensive. This one back in 2013 I paid $479 for. I looked it up, and that, like I said, that was 4 or 5 years ago. And my brand new one I just picked up the other day, I paid $479 for again. So they've remained consistent on the price, obviously, and so that was awesome. I was not expecting that, but I'll take it. And so I just wanted to go over some of the things about this model here, this Honda push mower. I wrote down the model number in case you were interested, but this is the HRR216VYA. I don't know what all of that means. Obviously this is a 21-inch mower, and this one is the one with the clutch in it. I would never, oh my word, I would never deal with one of those that they constantly turn off every time that you let go, and then you gotta pull again to get it started. That is just so annoying. And if you have one of those, you know what I'm talking about. Every time you gotta move a dog toy or a slide or whatever, the mower turns off on you. That is just death. So I know that this mower is a little bit more expensive. You have to pay a few extra dollars for that feature, but to me, that is just so worth it. Some of the other things about this mower, and I love this thing. I've had a few other kinds back in the day when John Deere made their push mower, or Briggs made it, somebody made it. I had those. That was a really good mower, but there's just nothing like a Honda mower. I know that this one cuts from like 1 1/8 or something like that, 1.5 inches, all the way up to 4 inches. So that's pretty good. A lot of my lawns, they're the kind of the nicer lawns, and so we're always mowing it up 3.5, almost 4 inches. And so it gives you all those options, and it's pouring in the greenhouse. I don't know if this video phone can pick that up or not, but so that's pretty sweet. Love that about the mower. It gives you those 6 options. They go up in just 1/2 inch increments roughly. So that's pretty sweet. Some of the other things about this mower that I really like, We'll start with how I guess it operates here, but give you the driver's side view. And so on here, and I don't have any gas in this mower right now, so I won't start it in the greenhouse anyway, but your controls are here, and so you just put that baby all the way down to, you know, the full throttle, and then you know, here's your pull cord here, and it's you know, labeled for dummies, so you know, number 1 you have to do that first, and then you pull your clutch second. And then this took a little bit of getting used to here. It's self-propelled, but the way that it's self-propelled, it's the faster that you, or the harder or whatever that you push this down with your thumb, that's how fast you'll go. And so it took a minute to get used to that, but once I got used to it, super easy. I read, like I said, when I bought this a few years ago, I read a few reviews and people were like, my thumbs hurt, but I don't know, my thumbs didn't hurt. So that didn't bother me at all. And like I said, it took a second to get used to it, because the previous mower I had, and I don't know if my hands can show this, but the whole handle, you like pushed it forward and that's how you went. So the new mower that I got now, same as this, and it's super easy. And this mower, I actually don't know, I think it goes up to 4 miles an hour, and so that's pretty awesome. It can pretty much go faster than I want it to, or what I guess I would say, it does a great cut, because you know, if you're mowing like thick lawns, and if you're mowing a lawn in the springtime and it's just like so much grass, you know, you can't just barrel through it at 4 miles an hour if you want that to be any kind of good cut. Some of the other really super things, I just leave the bag on it all the time. Not that I bag every yard, but the stickers are gone, because like I said, this mower's pretty old. But to adjust the bagging, to turn it off and on, you just turn this dial and that opens the plastic flap inside, close, open. And so even if I have it closed, I just leave the bag on, so I always have it and I'm just ready to go. Some yards I do have to bag, and so love that thing. What else can I tell you about this mower? I mean, it is just held up. Change the oil. You know, if you watched a couple of my other videos that are on here, you know, if you don't do any maintenance, don't complain about the machine, please. It's not the machine's fault that you only change the oil, you know, once every like 6 years. It does have a couple positions here that you can adjust if you want, you know, this bar, the handlebar, at a different height for you. How you adjust the cutting height is here, and I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but you just push and then this comes down, it moves, and you just snap it in, and you obviously want all 4 the same. You have your gas shut off valve here. There we go. And so 1 year, because I always have it off in the winter time, and when I drain the fuel out of the carburetor. And 1 year, I don't know what happened. I forgot and thought the mower had died, and it was just, I forgot to turn that back on. So rookie mistake in your 9th year in business. So love that about it. This has just been a super awesome mower. You know, your oil's over here, and you know, that's how you just would, whoa, put that on there. You know, so you can check your oil that way, and when you drain it out of there, fill it in there. The last thing I'll just show you here real quick is the blade system. I don't know if, yeah. Now, like I said, this is my old mower. I'll show you the new one at some point. So this one's kind of beat up underneath here. You know, it's got, I don't know, I want to say hundreds of hours, but yeah, it's got to be. But it's got this 2-blade system. I'd be curious, since nobody watches these videos quite yet, but if somebody ever starts watching these videos, I'd be curious to know if you guys think that you get a better cut from this 2-blade thing that they got going on. I don't know. I don't have an opinion because I couldn't really tell you. I think it's a good concept. I like the idea. But that's what they have going on, the two blades. And I also point this out just in case you don't know this, that these blades, if you have, and I'll show you my blade sharpener at some point, you got to have sharp blades. If you want to be in the lawn care business and you don't want to sharpen your blades, then get out of the lawn care business. But you got to sharpen your blades. These, for some of those, like specialty things that you can buy, you have to buy like an attachment for Honda blades. I don't know why that actually is, but all I know is it doesn't work right. So, but yeah, so you got these two. That's awesome. Just to take these off, you got to pop these 3 bolts out and voila, sharpen it, put it back on. So yeah, it's an awesome mower. I liked it so much that I bought another one, and that's pretty much it. Can't think of anything else to tell you about it. It works great. You know, you gotta change, and I don't want to make this a maintenance video, but you know, if you don't change your air filter, or at least clean it, you know, if you don't change your oil, you gotta change your spark plug, and if you don't, you know, if you leave gas in the carburetor all winter long, it's not Honda's fault. I mean, those are basic maintenance things that you should be doing. So if you do the right maintenance, I mean, and I put this mower through a lot, tough conditions, and it is just held up. So way to go, Honda. Love this thing. I just bought another one, and on the new one I hope to get another 5 years out of that one as well. So hopefully maybe this gives you some positive feedback about this, and I'd love to know what you think about that double blade thing. If anybody thinks it's worth it, not worth it, just what your opinions are. And if anybody could be so kind to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So thank you, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Have a great day.